Noi nu flexăm, te golim, te chemăm, te iubim, te lezăm, te futem, nu legăm. Dacă vor, nu le dăm, MVP ca LeBron, nu fupiți de random.
Hey YouTube, this is Uncle Momo's music reaction channel where I provide my views on talented artists from around the world, both established artists and non-established artists. And I promise you that you won't be disappointed whatsoever. So why don't you come and join me in discovering amazing talented artists and bringing it to the forefront of my channel for us to view. Now, my next reaction of today, we are going over to Romania. And as you know, I've just started going into this amazing country and diving in to different aspects of genre styles of music. So if you go into my catalogue, and I have got its own section from Romanian R&B and hip hop and reggae. That's right, I've got Romanian reggae, I've got Romanian hip hop, I've got Romanian R&B, I've got Romanian pop. So now this is another addition to Romanian culture and understanding as I'm going along through the terms of music. Now, this particular reaction that I'm going to do next, Ian, and it's got SL2 Intro. This was recommended to me, but I'm trying to find out more information on this particular artist. There is none. I went to his About page. There is none. I've gone into to find out anything about this particular music. It's got music by Ian, lyrics by Ian, produced by Ian, Robi, Darkbrass, and supernOva, directed by Dhali, VFX by B, and mixed and mastered by, is it Fxne? Of Fine Studios. But that's all it has. There's no kind of intro about him. So I do need information on this particular artist. There is no subtitles either, but that doesn't matter because I react to music from around the world, and 9 times out of 10 I don't put the subtitles on until the second, third or fourth time that I've actually listened to the song, because I like to see how my body reacts to the track, how the visuals make me feel, how the melody goes. So it's all good that I don't understand the lyrical contents, even though, yes, it would help indeed. And some certain tracks, well, all songs, you do need to understand the track. But it's like going on holiday to another country and listen to their going out to clubbing and you listen to their music, you're dancing your head off. You don't know what the lyrical contents is, but you know your body is having an amazing time. And so are you. So I know that because it's been recommended to me, I'm going to be wowed. But how much wild am I going to be? I don't know until I press that play button. So, without further ado, you know what we're here for. Great vocabs and a damn good video audio music. Can you dig it? Okay. Incorporating with the Halloween theme. What is this? Oh.
Noi nu flexăm, te golim, te chemăm, te iubim, te lezăm, te futem, nu legăm.
I'm going to stop it just for a moment. Already, wow. He spent a money on this. Or a really, really brilliant editor. And for someone that's got 164,000 subscribers, the visuals already, I would associate that with somebody that's got 2, 3, 4 million subscribers. You know, that kind of, you know, a established artist. I'm not saying that he's not established, but it's like, wow, he's put himself on a pedestal to equal where his videos equally is as good as any top-list A-list artist out there. So I love that already. At the beginning bit, I wasn't too sure what kind of style of music is going to be, but I see this as, I take it that he's going to be rapping, so this is some kind of like a grime drill kind of element. But yeah, I like the vocal coda on these vocals as well. And the changes of the visuals. It's just like, what? Prepare yourself in. Brilliant intro to start a great track. I'm going to go back just a little bit. Apologies for pausing so early. I think this video, you've got to really keep your eye on things to see what things in the background. See the different changes. I'm waiting for the beat to jump in. Come on! Ooh. The build-up is like, I love a strong build-up. The faces, at the beginning, it went through phases of time. It went all the way back to sort of like a 17th century. Didn't you see the guy with the wig and you know, the old wig style that they used to have him back in the day? Then it's going into different kind of monsters. Obviously, he's in a cemetery. So I take it that he's all different kind of monsters on this beat and on this track. The build up, where you thought that the beat was going to come in, the violin setting. So it's going to be a long, lovely build up. But when the beat comes in, I'm expecting it to all kick off. But yeah, everything about it, great thinking. Love it, totally. I'm going to go back just a little bit, to about, say, here. I've got to watch out for everything in the back. Yeah. Hey. I wish there was lyrical content, you know what I mean? But this is Harry, this can't wait. Good Lord, so. Come on, give it to me, give it to me. The visuals are crazy. And like I said before, I do not understand the lyrical contents, but once your body's doing that, can you imagine going over to Romania? Yeah, you don't understand a single word what anybody says. Then you go clubbing, you're dressing, you're dripping, you go into the club and you heard this track. Are you not going to dance because you don't understand the lyrical contents? Or are you going to lose your freaking mind and start dancing crazy and showing everybody the West moves? Because that's exactly what I'll be doing. That's exactly what I'll be doing. And by the time you finish this song, if you're hearing this, you become coming back to the UK, singing this song in their lyrical contents, not understanding the lyrical the words, but saying it. There's certain catchy elements in there which you can pick up and actually say from a non-Ukrainian, from a non-Romanian. Yeah, this is something that can easily transcend over, even though it's not even in English. It's proven. You saw me dancing already. You saw that. You saw me getting my groove. And I'm sure I'm not the only person that's doing that. Brilliant. I'm going to go back just a little bit, to about, say, to about here. I've done a back bend in the cross, bro. Oh, that's not cross, sorry, that was something else. His melody's bad. You say something about Illuminati. If it's an anime. Wicked, I like that. Your visuals are amazing, mate. Seriously, seriously. Was that you going into a vampire mode as well with the anime? Who does still videos, man? I said it, innit? Doesn't say who does the video. So that was Ian, SL2 Intro. So I take it there's an SL1 somewhere. The visuals. I don't know if he's a, you know, if he worships a Lord, our Heavenly Father, God, or he worships the devil, the demon, or whatever. There was a lot of satanic things in there. But there's a lot of artists that's doing the same thing. Heavy metal, it's just like all over the place, and all the symbols and everything else. And when you actually speak to them and have a one-to-one, you see how close they are to God. It's unbelievable. But they have a different kind of intake on what they perceive as what is our Heavenly Father to the way how the church will see it. So it'd be really interesting to see what his, just by looking at the video and the tattoos that he has in his hands and his arms and everything else, I just want to see kind of what's his faith. What am I following here? Because if he's all out, I'm a demon follower and all this kind of blah blah, and I do all rituals and all this kind of stuff, then I'm following the wrong dude. Do you know what I mean? I have to do some Hail Mary and Half Fathers. I'm not Christian. I'm not Catholic. I'm a Christian. But do you know what I mean? But how deep you want to take it? Do you want to take it with a pinch of salt? Or do you want to look at this particular artist as an incredible artist, number one, with lyrical contents, number two, the visuals are just amazing. Look at it, what it is for. And like I said, and he presents himself in there as a brilliant character. You know, sometimes it's very hard for an artist to play a character within their music videos, especially the way how they want to intake it. But he played not only is he playing the artist, but he's playing a particular character in his music video. So, how am I supposed to take this particular artist as an artist? Does this music video give a deeper intro of him? Or is this like, take this with a pinch of salt? It's close to Halloween, and he's just made in a horror video. I mean, how many horror films have you seen? The artists in the actors and actress that's playing these characters in the horror movies, you know, they're very religious, but you know, they're playing a devil in there, or they're playing something in there. You know, so it's just a job. It's just a creative mind that's being kind of not being sporadic. It's very controlled. So it's one of these things. He had an idea and he went for it. I think it's more of that, to be fair. But I won't know because this is my first reaction ever. So I have to look at his collection of music or his category to understand, okay, what kind of person he is. Am I going to see a different kind of change? Is he an artist that has a wider capability in his music? You know, is this just one term or one dimension of his talent? If I dig deeper, am I going to see much more different? Am I going to see a diverse split in his genre styles of music, or indeed the way how he raps? I think I am, and I won't know until I investigate, or indeed you guys send me recommendation to another one of his songs. But until then, I salute you. Boom.